Hey, Lindsay Banks here, psychic, medium, intuitive and channeler, and in today's episode of Conversations With, I have had a conversation with Cleopatra, okay? I have had other conversations recently with Princess Diana, Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King and Joan of Arc, so if you haven't already seen those videos, do go and watch them and see the inspirational words that they have brought through. So I didn't actually realised this was Cleopatra until about halfway through my writing, so stay tuned because this is what Cleopatra had to say. For eons of years, men have ruled your land. Unfortunately for some, they have become greedy and corrupt. They feel as if they are owed something by society. When they are in this place, they cannot lead well, for they have many others in their years questioning and orchestrating. They do not have the time and inclination to listen to themselves. When we are in tune with ourselves and aligned, as you know, one makes better decisions most of the time. There may be sometimes an idea you have which doesn't work out in the timing you want, but you have to trust us to deliver it when we are ready. How can you lead if you aren't able to listen to yourself? A good leader listens to its people, to themselves, and trusts their own decisions, not decisions made for them by people being paid to make the decisions. I know this sounds confusing, but hear me out. In order for the new earth to be birthed, there is a need for vision, clarity, and intuition. Then from this you can build. Do not be surprised by events over the next couple of months. There will be some shock departures. New legislation brought in. There is going to be a need to go back to the basics, the fundamentals of human law. Freedom of speech, freedom of movement. Personal responsibility to be upheld. Why pay for protection on things you can't protect? Do not be afraid. Own your power. So then she said, people would listen to me as I stood in my power. I knew the stars, the galaxies, the universe. I understood the power of connection. Within everyone and everything, I knew a person's strengths by looking at them. What would this person be best at within our society? Looking after children, tending the sick, herbal potions, etc. The life we had was full of rituals and connectedness. Although we had gods with different names, we knew that he was within us all. So then I asked about the temples, because I want to know about the temples. And she said our temples were built with the help of the Palladians and Arcturians. Together they looked at the structure, the place in terms of ley lines, and built them where needed. It wasn't so much for us then, but also for you now to wonder these amazing structures and question who built them and how. The pyramid is a very special symbol in terms of energy, and when you step inside them you can feel the magic. I then asked her if life was similar to Lemuria in terms of gender roles, and she said yes. Men remembered for a while that women held intuition and certain powers. I was revered, as were others in our time. I led the men into battle as I knew it was meant to be me. I also had my calling, although there is no record of it. From the age of 17 I knew what I was here to do, to be a female warrioress. I did not take any vows of chastity though. My sexual prowess was something I enjoyed. It heightened my intuition and gave me clarity and focus. Alas, I did not have one true love, but I had many lovers. So I asked what about Antony? And she said he was a great friend and lover. We enjoyed each other's company very much, but I knew my role was to be this warrioress. Women don't need to be sexy or look a certain way to be powerful. It comes from within, Lindsay. When you feel it in your heart, that is your power. Use it for the greater good. Use it to be of service to others, for that is why you are here. Be bold and fearless. You are all connected. Allow yourself to push boundaries and get out of your comfort zone, as you call it. Who knows where it will lead? Listen to your heart and your calling, for it will lead to your destiny. So she blew me a kiss and left. And then she came back the following day just to tell me a little bit more. So then she said, Antony was for me what you now call a twin flame. He supported me in my battles, and even when he wasn't physically with me, I knew he was there. So I said, why have you come through again? And she said, there is much talk of love right now. Self-love is paramount. For only when we love ourselves can we stand strong and exude that love to all others. You can be loving and stand up for yourself without being aggressive or angry. So that was Cleopatra's words. So if you've enjoyed this, do go and have a look at the conversations I've had with Princess Diana, Joan of Arc, Martin Luther King and Abraham Lincoln, because they've all brought inspirational words through, not just for me, but for the collective. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this, please do like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.